Hey guys, Harry Thomas here, giving you my quick thoughts on the second Spider-Man Homecoming trailer, which comes out in July this year, and this should be fun for all you Spider-Man fans. Longer time viewers of my channel will know that Spider-Man Homecoming is my sixth most anticipated movie of 2017. I have a lot of expectation for this movie. I do have my worries at the same time, don't get me wrong, but I am also so excited. I really just hope that now that Spider-Man has joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that they can pull off a great Spider-Man movie since the Sam Raimi trilogy. As for my thoughts on the first trailer, which I reviewed back in December last year, I liked it. It impressed me. At least it made me expect a good Spider-Man 3. That being said, how does this trailer stack up in comparison? Well, it definitely shows more than the teaser, and we definitely get a bit more of an idea of the plot this time, and as a second trailer, it's good, but not great, and let me explain why. Story-wise, it looks like it's not going to show the origin story of Peter Parker. It's not going to show how he becomes Spider-Man, he's just Spider-Man from the start. It's going to heavily focus on the relationship between Stark and Peter, which we saw in Civil War. And I have a feeling that girl who he's with could possibly be Mary Jane, if not Gwen Stacy. Only time will tell. And of course, we all know the antagonist of the movie at this point is gonna be the Vulture. So I'm happy at least that it's a new take on Spider-Man and they're not showing the origin story with Uncle Ben all over again, because we have seen that multiple times. I just hope it, despite that, it's still going to have the emotional impact of the Sam Raimi movies. And though I am happy to see Tom Holland return as Spider-Man, because he was one of the best characters in Civil War, and he is a great Spider-Man. Admittedly, how he's the right age, he's so much fun. He's clearly got the humour spot on, and he looks like he can really swing. I even much prefer the design of his costume to the crappier costume in the Mark Webb movies, but I don't think that he could possibly live up to Tobey Maguire. The people who think Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man, I'm sorry, I have to respectfully disagree. Tobey Maguire will always be my Spider-Man. Yeah, I know I'm a Sam Raimi fanboy, but I can't help it. That original trilogy is just timeless, and I really don't think also that the relationship between Tony Stark and Peter Parker is works as well as it should. As Tony Stark is kind of being a dick to him in this trailer. He literally on the bridge just scowls at him and says, "You're not meant to wear that suit." So I'm like, come on, man, give him a chance. He's Spider-Man. He faces day-to-day things all the time. He did great for you in the airport battle in Civil War. Why aren't you more trusting of him? So I really hope throughout the film that Tony Stark is not an entire dick to him, and also there doesn't look like there's gonna be any Aunt May. There doesn't look like there's gonna be any Mary Jane. Well, I'm not sure if that girl is Mary Jane. She could be. But it's never made clear in the trailer who she really is. So I really hope they get that aspect of Spider-Man right. That's why he's one of my favourite superheroes. He's one of the most relatable. As he's not just fighting the bad guys, he has personal problems. He has to protect his family from his enemies, and goes through these personal dramas all the time throughout his life. So I really hope they acknowledge that. And the Vulture, I'm sorry, but I'm not so keen on the way the Vulture looks. He just looks too robotic. I much prefer the look at the Vulture from the comics. Why couldn't they do that right? I mean, why do they have to make every freaking villain nowadays look robotic? Just get the classic look of the comics. That's what the Sam Raimi movies got perfectly. They captured the feel of the comic books. Green Goblin looked like he did in the comics. Doc Ock looked like he did in the comics, as did Sandman, Venom, and New Goblin. And the film looks too doesn't feel like a Spider-Man solo film. It just feels kind of like another Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. It feels very much cinematic universe where it has to set up another movie. So I hope it's its own story, because at this point the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's great. It's wowed us for nearly 10 years now, but at 15 films in at this point, so maybe people might be losing interest in it. So you've really got to give Spider-Man make it feel like his own complete movie. But that being said, I like the action in this trailer. It looks spectacular. Particularly where he's jumping off the tall building in Washington, when he's trying to hold that falling apart ship together. That reminds me of the awesome train fight from Spider-Man 2. I doubt this movie will have any action that will top Spider-Man 2, but we'll wait and see. I also at least chuckled in this trailer. It gave me the fun feel the Spider-Man film should have. And I haven't had that since the Sam Raimi trilogy, particularly the moment when he falls into the swimming pool. Oh, that was so much fun, and it looks like he's gonna be swinging a lot in this movie. I'm glad he's they've got the web swinging right, and to give you the best Spidey experience they can. And the moment when he's changing into his costume in the alley looks like great fun, and just the colours look very bright, and it does look like a comic book movie. Well, the most like a comic book movie since the Sam Raimi films, which is always refreshing to see. I really hope that the Spider-Man Homecoming is at least a good Spider-Man movie. I'm not expecting it to be the best Spider-Man film ever, because, guys, this is very controversial. I'm going to be in the minority, because the majority think Spider-Man 2 is the best and their personal favourite, but my favourite Spider-Man movie is Spider-Man 3. And the fact that Spider-Man Homecoming is coming out literally 10 years after Spider-Man 3 is just amazing. I can't believe that. And so I really hope at the very least, it's an apology for the shitty Mark Webber movies that, thank goodness, the Amazing Spider-Man 3 was cancelled in favour of this. This looks like it's an apology at least. It's going to bring Spider-Man back. And hopefully one day, I'm really praying that they're going to make a Spider-Man 4 to the Sam Raimi films, to give the Sam Raimi films the perfect closure that they deserve. So Spider-Man Homecoming looks good, not great, but I at least hope it's a good Spider-Man movie. I'm still interested and will still be swinging to cinemas to see it when it comes out. Well, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. And what do you think of this trailer? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. I love making new subscribers, making new friends, and meeting new people and talking to you guys about movies. I really appreciate that. Please follow me on Twitter and on Google+, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time when I do a podcast on whether there should be a Supergirl movie. I'll see you then. Bye, guys.